the world leader in several economic areas, a highly developed market economy attracting huge foreign direct investments, a country with one of the world's largest and busiest ports. Yes, it is Singapore that has all those credits. And with such a country, an India-based multinational company has clinched strategic alliance, greatly contributing to engineering the ultra-modern Singapore. It is HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center, a joint venture of the HITECH Builders Private Limited Singapore and the Goodwill Manpower Services Private Limited India. The visionary Mr. P. Ganapathy being the founder director, HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center is professionally managed under the stewardship of Mr. G. Selva Ganapathy, the managing director. HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center, formed in 1999 at Chennai with a branch at Thirumayam in South India, has been approved by the Building and Construction Authority, Singapore, and the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India. And up to 2011, HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center has provided with the exceptional construction companies in Singapore over 25,000 Indian skilled labourers for employment. A host of skyscrapers in the Lion City today stand testimony to the astounding skills of the untiring Indian youth. Why should prime construction companies in Singapore be keen on employing Indian skilled personnel, preferably those who have undergone training at the HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center? 4 reasons. 1. Safety and quality are the hallmarks of HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center. 2. HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center, with state-of-the-art technology, is the one-stop solution to the need of enormously skilled personnel well equipped with rigorous professional training in 16 different trades relating to the construction industry in Singapore. 3. Every trainer here has experience in professional training for over a decade's time. 4. The Indian labourers are known for their acumen and highest level of commitment. Let us have an overview of the step-by-step methodology as per 16 trades adopted by the HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center based on the updated curricula prescribed off and on by the Building and Construction Authority, Singapore. Steel reinforcement. To educate and train the candidates to understand the engineering drawings, quantity of rebar, quality of bent bar, tying of rebar, placement of components and the project dimensions. Metal formwork. To educate the trainees to understand the engineering drawings, preparation of panel schedules, quantity of forms, method and procedure of erection, project dimensions, clamping, support, bracing, nailing, and dismantling methods. Timber formwork. To educate and train the candidates to prepare the formwork, panel schedules for various structures as per the instructions to cut, assemble, and dismantle timber panels, adopting the right safety procedures. Plastering. To educate the candidates to sharpen their work approach and understand the project dimensions, plumb, leveling, surface evenness, squareness, quality of edge and surface appearance. Bricklaying. To educate and train the candidates to understand the drawings, project dimensions, plumb, leveling, surface evenness, squareness, ranging of bricks, quality of cutting and quality of joints. Tiling. To educate the trainees as per quality, types and the usage of wall and floor tiles and laying them in accordance with the drawing dimensions. Electrical wiring installation. To educate and train the candidates to understand the drawings related to the placement of correct fitting in the correct position with correct dimensions and to enhance their trade skills in wiring and installation of electrical components such as metal trunking, conduit pipes, PVC trunking, bar saddles, couplings, copper bushes, consumer control units like MCBs and RCCBs and different types of switches and socket outlets. Plumbing and pipe fitting. To educate and train the candidates to understand and interpret the drawing details, work procedures, dimensions of fittings, water pipe installation, sanitary pipe installation, sanitary appliances installation and water testing. Pipe fitting. To educate and train the candidates with relevance to the ASME standards to fabricate the piping as per the given dimensions and to install the same onto the pipe rack. Thermal insulation. To educate the candidates to understand and interpret the drawing details, insulations and their applications, jacketing and its securing. Interior drywall. To educate the candidates about the importance of non-load bearing wall partition by deploying gypsum board and correct methods in fixing the ceiling and floor track, stud and board fixing as per the drawing dimensions. Suspended ceiling. To educate and train the candidates to understand the drawings of different types of ceilings such as acoustical ceiling, fiberplaster ceiling, metal ceiling and open ceiling and the significance of fixing them. Ducting insulation for air-con ventilation. To educate the candidates all about the duct fabrication and installation in compliance with the standards of the Sheet Metal and Air Conditioning Contractors National Association. Waterproofing. To educate the candidates and make them understand the drawing details and to follow the working methods such as surface preparation, rainwater outlet and installation of upstand pipe, wall membranes and floor membranes. Precast curb and drain laying. To educate the candidates about the importance of precast roadside curb and drain, different types of methodologies and systems to be followed such as gradient level, slope and grading system. Enhanced Construction Safety Orientation course. To educate the candidates and train them to realize that no person shall be employed in manual labor to carry out work in a work site unless one has received adequate safety and health training for the purpose of familiarizing him with the occupational hazards associated with such work, and to make the trainees fully understand the precautions to be taken in line with the workplace safety and health regulations. Besides, HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center, through its associate concern GM ShivTech Training Private Limited, train the candidates in the trades of sandblasting, spray painting and metal scaffolding. The trainees are made to be fully aware of the generic and the specific dangers involved in the process of sandblasting. In addition, the candidates are given exposure to spoken English, which will be extremely useful for them to communicate well while in Singapore after the placement in the future. The Singapore work ethics and the law of the land are also effectively taught. That way, HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center stands committed to greatly contribute to engineering the ultra-modern Singapore in the present era of globalization. HITECH Goodwill Training and Testing Center, the pride of India and the Indian skilled personnel.